What's poppin', chat? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Day three. Day three, chat. What's good, YouTube? Day three, man. We in the building. What's up? What's up, Kings? All my Kings in the chat. Let's get in the chat right quick, Kings. Let's get it, man. Day three of 100. I told y'all, man. I told y'all 100 days of streaming. We not playing no game, family. I'm gonna show you guys what 100 days in a row of streaming does. So shout out to all my community. Appreciate you guys for pulling up. Today, later on, we will be doing IRL stream at the gym. I have a influencer, Desiree. Y'all seen her the day before last. Yeah, I seen Desiree the day before last. So we will be doing an IRL stream at the gym. I'm gonna try to invite this other girl too. Let me see if I can invite this other girl, chat. But I want to do today's leg day, so I'm gonna do some legs with the ladies today. Is my mic low? My mic is low. Yo, chat. Let me know if y'all hear me. Let me turn it up a little bit. Hold on. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Chat. Hold on. Let me put the mic closer. Put the mic a little bit closer, chat. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all hear me better. Yeah, it's day three, chat. Let me know if y'all hear me good. I'll put the mic closer. Okay. Well, today I wanted to talk with you guys about me planning out the next 97 days. I'm gonna put a list together of things you guys want to see me do streaming. We could start with challenges. Any ideas you guys have for me to make this next 97 days really be entertaining. Things people who you want to see me collab with. Um, Challenges, games y'all want to see me play. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything throughout this next 97 days. So, all you professional streamers, I need all you guys' advice. Uh, Feel free to criticize the streams. What I could do better. You know what works for me. Just different shit. I'm gonna try a little bit of everything and see what works. So that's why I'm doing 100 days because I kind of want to see where I fit in the streaming world. You feel me? And if all else fails, streaming is not for me. But with consistency, putting the time in, and approaching it in a humble manner, you could achieve anything, chat. So this journey is just me building my streaming muscle. Uh, Once we hit some on Twitch, I have some goal. I have sub goal milestones, as you can see on my overlay. If I get to 250 subs this month, I will be streaming a yacht party for you guys in Miami. It'll be a stream, and then we'll hit the next milestone. So first, we need to get to 250 subs, and then we'll do a special stream, and then in the next milestone, we'll do another special stream, and we'll just keep building the community with each milestone. All right. How you guys feeling today, though? By the way, oh yeah, shout out to D Will always with the one gifted, man. I appreciate you, D Will. One of my day one supporters on Twitch. He's my moderator as well. Appreciate you, D Will. Always showing love. All right, so look, let's talk about it, chat. Um, what kind of streams are you guys looking to see on my platform? What type of challenges? I know somebody mentioned the other day the laughing challenge. I guess that's like a funny challenge to do with somebody on stream, where basically we watch videos and see who laughs first. I don't know. It's like the water challenge or whatever. Somebody mentioned that. No, I'm not in LA yet. I'm still debating if I'm going to LA this weekend. I was gonna go, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to think on it today because my cameraman can't make it. So I usually like to travel with my cameraman so I could get content, I could stream, especially now that I'm doing 100 days of streaming in a row. So because my cameraman can't make it, it might be raps for that. To be honest with you, you want to see some 1 versus 1 basketball scrimmages? Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, chat. I haven't played real basketball in years, but I would love to get back on the court a little bit just to see if I have it a little bit. You know, I haven't really played competitive ball in a good minute, so I don't even know if I still got it, chat. Like, you know what I mean? But it'll be worth it to go out there and play a little bit, right? Get some half court in, 3-on-3, 2-on-2. That'll be a good stream. So let me put that in my notes. Basketball, 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, 3 versus 3. We're gonna put that in the notes. Basketball. Okay. Anything else? Let's talk about it. I need ideas, chat. Do I need an extra cameraman? In LA, possibly, to be honest with you, but I would need a cameraman that's experienced with streaming. That's one thing. My cameraman, he's experienced with streaming. He knows how to turn on the backpack. He knows how to connect the cameras to the backpack. You feel what I'm saying? So I would definitely, if I was to go to LA this weekend, I would probably need a videographer in LA that has streaming experience and that could vlog as well. Uh, so we'll see. Okay. Um, but today, yes, I'm doing a gym stream with a few influencers, female influencers. Uh, we're doing legs today. So I'll be streaming 2 p.m. Eastern time. Around 2 p.m. Eastern time, I'll be at the gym streaming. So be on the lookout for that. You said I should get for the next 100 days a woman from a different country every single day. That would be fucking sick. That'd take a lot of that. That would basically be the whole 100 days, just strictly catered to women from all over the world. I wouldn't be able to do anything else. I want to be versatile this 100 days, do a little bit of everything. Can I stream with the meta glasses? Is that even possible, chat? You could actually stream on Twitch with the meta glasses? I remember before when I was using the meta glasses, they weren't that advanced. So you could stream on Twitch with meta glasses? I'm not gonna lie. If I could stream on Twitch with meta glasses from a POV standpoint, it's going up. Ronnie, I'm not going to Brazil for Carnival. I was thinking about it, but it doesn't really make sense for me to go to Brazil right now. I have like a really good routine right now as far as my fitness goals, chat, and just like my routine. So one thing I hate about traveling is like sometimes it throws off the routine. So, right now I have a goal weight in mind, and a certain vision for, my fitness goals right now and just other goals. It wouldn't even make sense for me to go to Carnival right now. Right now I'm in grind mode. You feel me? I'm not in party mode at all. I'm tunnel vision right now. You know what I mean? 100 days of streaming, getting in the best shape of my life. Just to, everything high vibrational this year, chat. Feel me? Building a strong community. And, hopefully this journey just shows you guys what consistency and showing up every day does, no matter if you feel like it or not. I just wanted to show you guys as a community that if you are willing to get up every day and take the time out on even on the days you don't feel like it and just be consistent at something, that you will improve at it and you will build a following off that and everything. So that's just what I want to show you guys, and I want to show myself that. I want to show myself because that's what I did with social media. You know what I mean? Consistency, showing up every day. That's how I built my platform. So it's the same recipe with streaming. Like that. I didn't grow on Instagram or TikTok without showing up every day. So the goal is, chat. is if you want to accomplish anything out of life and be successful, you have to show up every day. Even if like you have a shitty day, chat, it doesn't even matter. Sometimes you're gonna have a shitty day. You know, sometimes it's not your day. We all go through that shit. But if you quit, you have that bad day and then you don't show up for another week, how you expect to make progress? You feel what I'm saying? So right now, I'm tunnel vision. I'm not looking at nobody else's plate in the streaming world. I'm just focused on what we doing and what my community is doing. I'm not comparing my numbers to nobody else. You know, I'm gonna earn every view, and I'm gonna lock in on being the best version of myself on this platform, so I can inspire as many people and show people that you could do it just like me with consistency and hard work. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let's cut the hard work because sometimes it's like yes, hard work is true, but smart work though. A lot of times, a lot of gurus tell people, "Oh, you have to work hard," because sometimes people are working hard, but you're running in place. You're working hard, but you're not working smart. You get what I'm saying? So somebody that's working smarter than you, that's not working as hard, is gonna lap you up. So it's about working smart first, and then with consistency. I feel like hard work is in the consistency and showing up. That's where the hard work comes in at, in the consistency of showing up. Can I talk about outgrowing people? Like elaborate on that question. Outgrowing what? Like your peers, family. What? What you mean? And I'm gonna do some crazy streams. I'm gonna go to Houston, chat. The Houston rodeo starts in March, so and the spring break starts in March. So I might go to Houston for the spring break festivities, and it's gonna be, and then Houston rodeo. I want to stream that for you guys. So I'm definitely gonna be collabing with some streamers in Houston. I'll be collabing with streamers in Houston. Uh, you said old friends. Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm somebody, chat, that I outgrew a lot of people. Like throughout my journey, whether it was fake friends, people that I thought were cool, or people that maybe was just friends. Because sometimes you make friends at the frequency you at. You know what I mean? Sometimes you, like a lot of you guys, you have friends because you like to go out and you like to drink and you like to party a lot, and those are friends that cater to that specific lifestyle. But once you start to elevate and you start to vibrate higher, you start to outgrow those friends. Once you start, focusing on your dreams and your goals, you'll start to realize that the friends that you were going out with, partying with, chasing girls with, y'all don't have nothing in common anymore. So that's natural, chat. That's natural to outgrow people once you start to evolve and you start to elevate mentally, and you start, striving for better things in life. Because life is not, all about chasing girls. You feel what I'm saying? It's not all about partying. What are you celebrating? A lot of people go out every weekend. You're partying. What are you celebrating? What are you paying thousands of dollars for bottle service? What are you celebrating? What did you accomplish last year? You get what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? So, so yes, it's very natural to outgrow people, and it's okay. You can always love your old friends too from a distance, but just understand that when you're elevating, you're gonna have a lot of lonely moments. Right now, I'm in a lonely moment since I started 2026, because when I approached 2026, my mindset was, yo, I'm gonna isolate myself. I'm gonna isolate myself, and I'm gonna really take the time out to just be tunnel vision. And I don't want to hear no noise or no distractions. Right now, I don't hear nothing. No noise, no distractions. And I spend a lot of time by myself on a daily basis. And it's powerful, chat. Once you get to a point where you could just spend time by yourself, when you can spend time by yourself and be happy with it and be whole with it and be confident with it, and then you go out and attack the world, it's a beautiful feeling, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I get the best ideas when I'm by myself, locked in. When I'm meditating, I'm locked in. Because you gotta understand, when you have a crowd all the time, chat, you just have so many opinions, so many people pulling you different directions, so many people gossiping, so many people energy dumping on you. You feel me? You gotta understand, like, I don't even like when you locked in on your goals, chat. you got to even be mindful of the conversations you have with your friends, because a lot of people just energy dump on you, and then if you're an empath, all of that gossip and all of that, conversation, because a lot of people always like to talk about their problems to you, right? That shit affects your spirit, chat. That shit, the reason why you tired and you feel heavy. But when you cancel all the noise out and you get by yourself, and you block all that shit out, you get lighter, and then you start, like, something internally starts speaking to you. Your conscience starts speaking to you, and then you start understanding your purpose. You know what I'm saying? We all have a purpose. It's just a matter of you to find that purpose. You have to find that purpose. You get what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to D Will with the one gifted road to 250 on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Appreciate you guys for pulling up to the stream. Day 3 of 100. You said let's win a belt and racks IRL at the casino, then take it to Coachella. I don't think you could even stream at the casino, right? I don't even think you could stream at the casino, bro. You know? They don't let you stream at the casino, right? On no platforms. I know for sure YouTube is not allowing you to stream at the casino. Uh, I don't even think Twitch allows you to stream at the casino. You said Kick will? Yeah, I heard about. Yeah, Kick lets you do whatever. What is one thing you would tell your younger self, knowing what you know now? I would say it gets greater later. I would tell my younger self, be patient. It gets greater later. You know what I'm saying? And it's a marathon, not a sprint. Because I feel like a lot of younger men, y'all don't realize that as a man, life gets better as you grow and as you mature, and there's no rush. You feel me? I know you guys on the internet and you guys see everybody else, and it's easy to, like, compare yourself to somebody else's situation, but your situation is not somebody else's situation. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I really promote tunnel vision. Stop looking at other people's plate and comparing yourself, because that's distracting you from really locking in on your plate. You get all it takes is 6 months to a year of just consistent tunnel vision focus to get to where you want to go, chat. People don't understand that 6 months to a year, it seems like a long time to some people, but a lot of people aren't even consistent enough for a whole month to really see any results. You get what I'm saying? So I'm here to tell you guys is, like, lock in on yourself, man. Compete with yourself. Be the best version of yourself. The version that you were last year, you should be better than that version of yourself. If you're in the same space as you was last year, then you got bigger fish to fry than to be looking at somebody else's plate and comparing it to yourself. Why they doing this and why they getting so much money? Because you so focused on them, you not even improving yourself. That's kind of crazy though, when you think about it. 6 months could change your life, whether it be your fitness goals, whether it be you attempting to be a content creator, any or a trader. If you trade for 6 months straight, yeah, you're gonna catch some losses, but you're gonna make some money too. You're gonna learn through trial and error. 6 months is the key, but a lot of people don't have the discipline or willpower to just get the breakthrough for 6 months. A lot of people don't have that. You said might as well start doing OF, bro. Go hard for you. Nah, if I wanted to do OF, I would have been did OF. That's not the mission. You know what I'm saying? That's not the mission, man. OF is not the mission. That's too easy. You feel me? That's too easy. Uh, Heavy Street. I'm going to. I'm going to LA soon to meet with some manufacturers, and I'm coming out with a whole brand new capsule for my brand this year. So I've been working on the capsule right now, and I actually have a phone call with the manufacturers, and I'm putting some designs together. I'm coming out with a fire tracksuit, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the evolution of the brand, chat. I'm gonna come out with some fire pieces, and yeah, I'm not gonna speak too much on it. You guys will see when it launch. Judo, you said I'm a slave to lust. Definitely not. Definitely not. I know. Don't get the content confused, man. Slave to lust. It's just content. The content works, and it brings the attention. You know, I'm a smart content creator. You know, I'm gonna go with what works. I'm not a slave to lust. If anything, I'm very disciplined. I'm not an easy link in real life, chat. You know, don't get the content confused, misconstrued. You know, I'm a content creator. Yes, the content is real. But there's a mission. There's a mission behind that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, nobody a slave to lust. Never that. Have I ever been do a breakup? Yeah, I broke up with my high school sweetheart when I started hooping in college my freshman year. I had to break up with her because of distance, and I didn't want to cheat on her. So my freshman year, I had to break up with my high school sweetheart because I was going away to college for the first time in my life, and I knew if I would have continued the relationship, I would have ended up cheating on her. You know what I mean? So I just had to keep it real and cut it loose. But she respected that. She respected that. What's some game on being respected and not being played with by what by women, bro? Or you just talk about in general? By women or about in general? Let me go look at my was I sad about breaking up with her? Or was it whatever? To be honest with you, I did feel a type of way when I did break up with her, but I knew it was necessary. I knew that I was doing more damage, chat, by staying with her through college and knowing that I would have dogged her out. So as a man stands on the truth, right? I had to keep it 100 with her and cut it loose before it got ugly. So yes, it did. It was painful because we had a bond or whatever, but I knew that it would have did more damage for me to have her thinking one way while I was going through college and it wasn't that way. You feel me? So I just kept it 100 with her. You know what I mean? What's my nutrition look like when you're not home and traveling? To be honest with you, I just try to um eat as lean as possible when I'm on the road. So honestly, I just stick to the same diet for the most part, Chad. I like grilled chicken, spinach, sweet potatoes, um, eggs. I don't really like avocado. I keep it simple. I eat basically the same thing every day, different variations, different seasonings, but it's the same thing. I don't do protein shakes. You said when I was young, did people ever disrespect you? Disrespect me? I would say yeah. I feel like anybody that tells you that they never been disrespected a day in their life is lying to you. Yes, I've been disrespected by family, by by people I thought were friends and everything. But one thing about me is like I'll cut somebody off with the quickness about my respect. You get what I'm saying? Um, I don't play disrespect at all because I'm somebody that I lead with, like I basically treat people how they treat me. You know what I mean? So if you respect me and you're cool to me, I'm gonna be cool to you. If you disrespect me, then you just gonna get cut off. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. Especially if you're somebody close to me. Now, if you're a stranger disrespecting me, uh, then it's just like what you is like you a clown. You know what I mean? You a clown, and if you know disrespect goes too far, then that person just would have to see what would happen from there. But for the most part, when I approach the world, I'm not even on that frequency. So if somebody's on a disrespectful frequency that has nothing to do with me, it's an internal thing. Like you going through your own demons and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not even a frequency that I'm even on. Do a celebration stream when you 500K subs on YouTube. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm. Yeah, a celebration stream, huh? 500. Well, we like 14K away on YouTube. 14K away from 500K subs. Let's go. W's in the chat for my YouTube community, man. We almost had a 500,000 subs on the tube. Have I ever unintentionally ruined a relationship by stealing someone's girl? No. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Don't like I'll never steal somebody's girl. There's too many women out here. The ratio from like in the world, women and men is just so abundant, chat. So yes, like I would never do that. That's just not even in my DNA. To steal somebody's girl is that's crazy. That's clown behavior. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just not the type. I'm not cut from that cloth. I'm not stealing nobody's girl. What the fuck? I don't even like you like my homies. I don't even look at their girls. To be honest with you, like I like a lot of my homies. I don't even know how they girl look really because I don't go to their pages. And if my homie's girl is around, I'm not even in her face. Like I'm like I'm kind of avoiding her. Like you know what I mean? Just out of respect. I'm that type of nigga. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even trying to even conversate with my boys joint. You feel me? Even if they break up, it's like, yo, I'm never talking to you again. Like we could never be cool. So that's I feel like that's how every man should be with their homies' girls. You know what I mean? Like she should not exist really. And if you do talk to her, it should always be about your boy. Like, yo, where my boy at? Oh, he over there. All right, I'm about to go over there. It should be no other conversations really. Nah, Pook. I don't take people's girls, man. To be honest with you. See, Benz, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you feel tired of constantly grinding, what keeps you going when you don't see progress at the moment? I don't get to be honest with you. What keeps me going is just to be able to inspire at least one person. You feel me? I come from humble beginnings, uh, and I just don't like the idea of quitting. I've never been that type of person. I just feel like there's something in my head anytime where it's like it just says you a bitch. Like, are you a bitch? Why are you quitting? Like like why would you even quit? Why would you quit? So I think that voice in my head just triggers something in me. Like I'm not a bitch. You feel me? Like what I look like quitting. I'm a dug this out. You feel me? I'm a dug it out. Like get rich or die trying. Become successful or die trying. Like that's my mindset. Like I want to know when I'm on my deathbed that at least I gave it my all. I'm happy. If I could be on my deathbed and I could be there laying there and I'm at peace with the effort I put in and I didn't necessarily make it to where I wanted to go, I'm at peace. But imagine you on your deathbed and you was a quitter your whole life. Imagine that, chat. You was a quitter your whole life. And anytime shit got hard, you quit. You threw the towel in. You feel me? Anytime you had goals, you never accomplished that shit. You was just a loser your whole fucking life. And you about to die a loser. Like that's my worst fear. being on my deathbed and just knowing that I'm dying a fucking loser. I didn't even try. You feel me? And that should be everybody in this chat's fear. That should be your biggest fear. Just being on your deathbed knowing that you was a fucking loser and a quitter your whole fucking life. Imagine the sound of that. And you on your deathbed and you settled. Imagine, like, think about it as a fucking man, chat. Just think about it. Imagine yourself on your deathbed at the end of your life and know that you settled. You settled for the women that you was dating because you didn't feel valuable and you didn't work on yourself to be the best version of yourself. So you had to settle for a woman that was mediocre. You know damn well if a supermodel was giving you attention, you would have been with her, or a girl that was more attractive or more valuable. You feel me? That had more, just had more to her, but you settled because that's all you could get. Imagine that. Like, I don't even like that. That scares me to know that you had to settle your whole life. And if you did work on being the best version of yourself, you would have had the best of everything, but you didn't because you didn't even try. Imagine that. So, yeah. Have I ever done any modeling work? Yeah, I did. I did. I used to be an ambassador for Fashion Nova, but I stopped. I didn't like the bag they was giving me. I was growing so fast, and they were doing. It wasn't working for me. So I was done with that. But yeah, I don't take modeling serious. I just do it for fun. I like wearing clothes. I like being fly. So um, that's just a passion for me. But I don't really care to be a model. That's just not what I care to be. What if you get choosing signals but still fumble her? Sometimes that happens to guys, Anthony. Like, you feel me? Some guys get choosing signals and they fumble it. Choosing signals opens the door for you. You have a shot, but once you open your mouth, whatever happens from there happens from there. A lot of guys fumble because when they open their mouth, they have nothing to say, or they don't have the charm or the confidence or the charisma. Women could read everything. Focus. A good book is Atomic Habits. Read Atomic Habits. I love that book. The clothing brand's doing well. I'm about to upgrade it this year. I'm coming out with a new capsule real soon, so stay tuned for that. Yo, it's crazy. You said I'm getting huge, brother. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not getting huge. I'm actually losing weight right now, but because I'm losing weight, chat, I look. I don't know, for some reason when I lose weight and I lean up, I look bigger because I guess my definition starts to come like pop out a little more. When I'm heavier, I don't look as big, but when I start leaning up, like right now I'm down like 6 7 pounds. Um, my goal weight, I weighed in at 251.1 this morning, chat, and my goal weight, I want to see where my physique looks like at 235 pounds. I feel like I'll be like shredded, like extremely shredded around 235. I'll still have some size on me too, but I'll look way more athletic and lean, and then I'll go from there. But right now I'm currently at 251.1. 251.1. Goal weight is 235 pounds. You think 251 is skinny for 6'8"? Definitely not. Definitely not. Am I counting calories? No, I'm not counting calories because I'm for the most part I'm eating one time once per day. So like yesterday I didn't break fast until like 7:30 p.m. Then I had some egg whites, I had sweet potatoes, I had spinach and grilled chicken breast. I couldn't even finish it. So that's all I had yesterday. What gives you the biggest kick in women today? Bro, could you elaborate on that? Biggest kick in? Yes, I make sure when I work out, I fast. Like, yo, that's the cheat code, chat. If you want to like burn body fat off your frame, get in the habit of working out and lifting, fasting. Like that, yo, I'm telling you, you're gonna shred fat, chat. Like get in the habit of working out, fasted every day, it's over. Especially, especially when you're lifting. Honestly, I feel better fasted when I work out. I don't know some people like to eat a meal before they work out. I don't know. I just feel heavy and sluggish when I work out with food in my system. I like to be fasted when I get that work in. I feel lighter. I feel good. Woody, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm used to it. My body's used to it now. Yeah, at first it's tough if you're used to like working out, on carbs and like. But once you allow your body to switch to fat burning mode, your body will just burn its own fat while you're working out. Yeah, gym off the wake up is like this morning. I went and I did the stairmaster for 30 minutes. I did the stairmaster for 30 minutes this morning on the wake up for like my fasted cardio. Then I'm going back to the gym in a few hours to do legs. So that's on the agenda today. Speaking of that, I need to hit up this influencer and see if she want to work out today. I need to find this influencer girl. 1 second, chat. I need to text this joint right quick. Okay. I'm not taking nobody's girl. I hate when y'all say that, chat. I'm not taking nobody's girl, yo. I'm just being honest with you. Like there's too many out here, chat. Let's clear that up. All my clippers, let's clear that up. I'm not taking nobody's girl. That's just not even my in my DNA. You feel me? Um, Never like that's just not in like. Come on, there's nothing player about that. You feel me? I literally could go out and every night and get my own girls. You feel me? Like I've never been that type of guy. I don't even like going behind nobody. Like some guys like to like basically go behind their homies after they dealing with a girl and deal with them after they homies. Like that's not even a thing for me. Like I would never do that. Like I like having my own shit. To be honest with you, I like my own shit. Little further. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to lose fat, yes. If you're trying to lean up and you're trying to burn that excess body fat off your midsection, doing fasted cardio is going to do it. If you want to have that lean physique, you want to burn the love handles off, yes. You want to shred, I would advise you to get in the habit of fasted cardio. You said what video or clip made me blow up? Explain. Like blow up on what platforms? Blow up on what platform? I don't think it was a video or a clip. Like I don't think one thing made me blow up or anything. It was consistency. So it was a build up, chat. I don't think nobody. I mean, some people do. Some people just blow up overnight. That wasn't my process, chat. I literally like was consistent for a certain amount of time. I then I started going viral here and there, and then through the consistency, I was able to generate virality on a consistent basis. It took time though. It took time. Some people have the luck to be an overnight success and be viral just soon as they get online. You feel me? That the average person can't do that. Me 66, that's personal, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's like, that's personal shit. You know what I mean? That's personal shit, bro. Come on. Exactly, Darren. Fasting naturally boosts that HGH, also helps hold muscle mass. Exactly, 100%. That's why I love it. And I feel a lot, I feel sharp when I'm fasted. Like I just feel sharp, on point. How long are my gym sessions? I'm gonna be honest with you. It varies. It varies. I don't really put a time frame on my gym sessions. I just get through my workouts, and I like to go at a certain pace with my exercises. So yesterday, I think I was in the gym like an hour and a half. So it varies. I could be at the gym for an hour. I could be at the gym for 2 hours. It just depends on the workload and how I feel and what I do at the gym. If I'm knocking out recovery, lifting, and cardio, that could be like 2.5 hours. If I'm just going to lift, or I separate my cardio from my lifting, which I like to do better, then my workout could be an hour, hour and a half, give or take. I was never skinny. I feel like my body type. I've never been a skinny type. Even like when I was younger, I was like I had more weight on me. I would say my body type was never super skinny. I feel like I'm a mesomorph. I'm somebody that gains weight super easy and I lose weight super easy if I'm locked in. If I'm dialed in and I'm disciplined, I could lose weight and shred it super easy. If I could probably gain 25 pounds if I just get lazy, stop working out, and just eat anything. I'll gain 25 pounds in 3 weeks. You feel me? Am I into cars? No, I'm not really a car guy, chat. I love cars, but I'm not like a fanatic. You feel me? As long as I feel like the car that I have is fly, then I'm cool with it. But I don't know too much about cars. I'm interested though, and honestly I would, just because I don't know too much about cars, and I don't really care to. It would be dope for me to collab with somebody that's a car guy. Maybe there's like another tall car guy, right? That I could collab with on YouTube. What's his name, chat? Maybe I should do something like that and maybe make it a stream, and then like he kind of showed me like different cars, and I could make that a thing throughout this 100 days of streaming. I need to reach out to him. What's his name, chat? Tall Guy Reviews. I need to collab with Tall Guy Reviews. We need to put that together. I need to hit him up. I want to do a stream with him, an IRL stream, and it'll just be strictly about cars, just so I could give all my fans and all my following that loves cars, I could give y'all that stream. So yeah, Tall Guy Reviews. I need to collab with him on the IRL tip. So I need you guys to go reach out to Tall Guy Reviews. Let's set that up immediately. We need to set that up. I don't know where he's located, where he's based, but I think that'll be a fire stream. What y'all think, chat? Tall Guy Reviews? I'm gonna put that under my collab. What would you change in today's women's behavior? Honestly, nothing. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, chat. I'm not. I'm not. That's not my goal. It's not my. It's not my job to change women's behavior because I understand that this women are different. You feel me? Like this, all women aren't the same. So I wouldn't. That's not my goal to change women's behavior. It is what it is. It's just like I said, like if you're in a place where you're not happy with women's behavior, you change your destination. This like women act different in different places, chap. So if you're in an environment or a city where you're not happy with the women and how they move and how they act, you start traveling. One thing you have to realize is you can't change a woman, no matter how much you think you can't control or change a woman. A woman's gonna be a woman, and she's gonna do what she want to do regardless, chat. You can't prevent a woman from cheating on you, from creeping on you. Like you can't do that. Women will be women, right? And then just there's some good women out there, so you just have to find a good woman, or you have to come across a good woman. There's good women out there that'll treat you like the king you deserve to be, but you need to be that king. You need to build that king in you, so you could attract that woman. But you feel me? But for the guys that think they could change women, you can't. You simply can't. You said who's Sydney Slade? Do I still associate with Sydney Slade? I don't know who that is, chat. Who is that? Bird or Magic? Magic. I like Bird too, though. They go hand in hand, but of course, Magic, man. Magic was Showtime. Showtime Lakers. Bird had that jump shot though, but something about Magic, man. Magic was like the first 6'10" point guard. First 6'10" point guard. So we gotta go Magic, man. After '88, I don't really answer. I don't like, yeah, like I don't really tell people that. Like that's between me and the Most High. You know what I mean? I'm worried about where I'm gonna be today, tomorrow. I'm locked in. Because who you are today, who you choose to be today, chat, is gonna be that person down the road, 5 years, 3 years. You get what I'm saying? So I would say you need to be that person now. If you see yourself being, you know, a billionaire, a mogul, super successful, you need to be that today, even if you don't see it like that. A lot of times, you guys have this mindset where, when I get there, I'm gonna act like this, I'm gonna be like that. Nah, you can't. You need to have that mindset now. You feel me? You need to visualize yourself in certain rooms now. Visualization is everything. One thing about me is I used to daydream like a motherfucker in school, but I now I realized that was a gift because I'm somebody that I daydream now, and I daydream about what life is gonna be like at the top and who I'm gonna be shaking hands with. You know how it's gonna feel to wake up in that crib that I always wanted. Um, how it's gonna be like the riding that whip that I want, and know how it's gonna feel. You need to like actually visualize you know your future. You need to visualize that shit every day. Daydream about that shit. I daydream about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel that. Like, you know, like I feel it with my emotions, and that's how you manifest. Chat. That's free game right there. You have to visualize that person you want to be. Close your eyes, daydream about it, and then feel the emotions of that. How would that make you feel happy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how you manifest in real time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I visualize myself being where I'm at today. You know, when I first started social media, like I knew I was gonna blow because I was like, yo, there's no way I'm not. I used to see myself blowing up, going viral before, and see myself making money and see myself living in the best spots. And you just, you know, like it starts right here, chat. The seed is planted right here. The seed is planted right here. And and it's okay to be crazy. If people call you crazy, you doing it right, chat. A lot of times you guys let people kill your dreams, your family, your friends, your peers, because they think that you fucking psycho about your dreams. Like, yo, you're fucking bugging. Like, go get a job. Like, we like, come on. You in a $30 million house, and then y'all believe that shit. But if you not really dreaming, if people not telling you crazy or it's impossible. Like you want people to say like, damn, your vision is impossible, bro. You want that. Do you feel like your height looks brought you automatic respect in a way? No, I feel like my consistency did, because to be honest with you, if I was lazy, if I wasn't willing to show up every day, you guys wouldn't know about me today. You guys would, I would just be walking this earth, a tall guy, just living day to day, whatever I was doing, whatever I was doing at that moment. You feel me? But I like I pushed myself here through consistency. If I wasn't consistent, I wouldn't be here. You guys wouldn't know who King 6'8" the Great was at all. I would just, you know, you guys would never know that I existed. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of 6'8" people, 6'10" people in the world. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of people. If that was the case, if height and looks was a thing, there's people that's my height that look better than me. Why the fuck they not famous and blowing up? You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying there's a reason. Don't get it twisted. There's people that's 6'8", 6'10", 7'2", look better. They just don't work harder. They're not consistent. So I'm just like, you know, if the height and looks was just a thing, everybody that was 6'8", 6'10" would have millions of followers, would have, you know, everything going viral that they post. I literally see it every day on my algorithm. There's 6'10" guys that do what I'm like. They're basically, they, you know, they're inspired by my content, and they're trying to go viral based off what I'm doing, and it's not happening. So it is what it is. You feel me? It's easy to say that when you sitting at home and you're not trying to be consistent and you're not trying to be successful yourself. Just like I tell people all the time, I've seen guys my height, you know, not getting no play from the girls. Like, a lot of guys be like, oh, because you're 6'8". No, because I see guys all the time that go out and don't get no women attention at all. I see it all the time. I done seen people in the league not, like, I've seen guys that play in the NBA not get no female attention. So what's up? When do I break my fast tonight? I don't know. Like right now, I'm not hungry at all, Chad. So I'm probably not gonna break my fast till like 8 p.m. 7:30, 8 p.m. I'll break my fast tonight. I'm not hungry at all right now. I'm gonna let y'all know. I have friends, right? I have friends that do well with women. They're not 6'8", and I have this one friend, super ugly. I'm not gonna even mention him. Like he's not attractive by all means. He's not attractive by all means, but you know what he is? He's charismatic and he has personality and he has a sense of humor. And he might not get everything, but he pulls. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. If you have a sense of humor, you're gonna pull. If you can make a female laugh, you're gonna pull. You could be average looking. If you have a gift to make women laugh, you're gonna pull. I would say that's the biggest cheat code for men. If you're funny naturally and you have a sense of humor and you have the sense of humor that make women laugh, that's the biggest cheat code for men. If you're funny, dead ass. You said money. Not you said money is the biggest cheat code. That's cap. Money's not everything. I see it all the time out here. I see it all the time out here, especially in cities like this, like cities like Dubai and cities uh like Miami. Money's not everything because everybody's having money and all these pretty women out here, they get guys throwing money at them. So what else do you have that separates you? So money's not everything. That's for that only guys that not really getting money say that. You know what I'm saying? But all money could do is make you a trick, chat. And you don't ever want to be in a trick category when it comes to women. Women do not respect tricks. No matter what, women do not respect tricks because what tricks do is they spend money on women to receive something back. You know what I mean? They spend money on women, blow money on women because they know that the only way they could get around her and to get attention from her is if they spend money on her. Women don't respect guys like that because what they're gonna do is get the gifts, get the money from you, and then they're gonna go fuck with somebody for the free that don't have to do none of that and pull up on them because they genuinely attracted to him and they genuinely like them. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you said some men don't want love or respect; they just want to smash and keep it moving. Then okay, then the trick position is perfect for you. If you just want to smash and keep it moving, and your goal like to make money is to do that, then I would say make as much money as possible because you're gonna get a whole lot of women that's into that, and you could just spend your money on women just to sleep with them. You know, a lot of guys do that. If you're that type of guy, make as much money as possible. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, women don't respect tricks, and that's what it is. Who's talking about relationships? Who's talking about relationships? Freddie, am I on a 24-hour fast? Honestly, I don't really count the hours. I just go off how my body feels at this point. If I'm hungry, um, I'll eat. But right now, I'm having one big meal a day, so my appetite hasn't even been crazy, and I'm not snacking. Six, I'm gonna be honest with you. I read a lot of self improvement books, or I listen to them through audio books, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys and just say that a book is gonna change your life. You have to, I would say my advice for people that read books, yes, books can change your life because there might be something in that book that really resonates with, or something you could take from the book that you could use in your day to day life that could change your life in like different perspectives. But like I would say, when you read a book, take all the things that you can relate to and just apply it to your life because everything in a book isn't going to apply to you. You know what I mean? But the beauty of books is like you always want to read, and once you read, you want to come across a gem that you could apply to your life that'll change your life in a positive way. You said 16.8 OMAD works best for you? But that wouldn't be OMAD, right, bro? Like 16.8 OMAD, because like you saying 16.8, you still giving yourself a 8 hour eating window. So that wouldn't be OMAD. You feel me? 16.8 OMAD, you still got have the 8 hours in there. OMAD is 1 meal a day, so that's 23.1. OMAD is 23.1. 16.8 is you fast for 16 hours and you eat in the 8 hour window. That's 16.8. Freddie, what I ate yesterday in 1 meal, I had egg whites, I had spinach, sauteed spinach with red onions, I had roasted sweet potatoes, and I had a grilled chicken breast. That's what I had for dinner yesterday. And I had coconut milk. I mean, not no, not coconut milk. I had coconut water for a beverage. Scarlet Jasmine. You know, I know you don't even believe that. You feel me? And if I'm not, it's because it's my choice. You feel me, Scarlet? If I'm not, it's my choice. You dig? It's because I'm I don't want to. But if I want to, I have it my way. You dig? Damn. Okay, here we go with the haters. Where the moderators at? Where the moderators at? That's how I know I'm doing something right now. Hold on. Yo, D Will, make that happen. Moderators, make that happen. It might be a hating X or something. You know what I mean? That's a whole. Oh yeah, that's crazy. A grown ass man. Oh man, just imagine. Honestly, I be trying to figure out what frequency. Yo, chat. What frequency you got to be in to even, as a grown ass man, to just be locked in on somebody hating? You know what I'm saying? You said, do I have a girl or rotation? I'm gonna be real with you. Currently today, chat, I'm focused on I'm just locked in on me right now. I'm not really focused on having a girl or nothing, chat. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm just locked in on this 100 days. I'm locked in on my goals. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm locked in. You know what I mean? I'm locked in. I'm focused on my fitness. I'm focused on my weight goal. I really don't even want to do nothing or move around until I'm at my reach my goals, chat. So I'm just focused on that. I'm not focused on no girls uh, or anything else. I'm just locked in. You know what I mean? You said what I do to piss who off? I don't know, chat. I'm just saying I didn't piss nobody off. I'm just minding my business. This is what comes with it though. As I continue to grow on stream, it's gonna always be haters and trolls and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not somebody. Um, I'm somebody that like I keep it a buck, and everybody don't like that. I keep it real. People don't like that, and people who don't like people that keep it real, straight up. You feel me? When you coming up, you're not gonna be liked. Some people just don't like you just cause you breathe, chat. That's just how life is. But honestly, I could get used to this streaming shit, chat. Like we got we an hour in. I could sit here and kick shit with you guys all day, to be honest with you. You said Miami has the best looking woman in America. I'll be moving there in 6 months. I can't wait. Um, that's an arguable statement. That's like I feel like there's so many places in America that has beautiful women. There's a lot of beautiful women in America. Uh, but Miami's definitely one of them. Houston, yeah, that's why I need to go to Houston. I need to go to Houston in March, chat. I need to go back out to Houston. That's on the bucket list. Divine World, do I be gaming? No, I don't, but I'm about to start gaming. Y'all have any game suggestions? I'm about to start gaming, definitely. Who wants to be like? Who wants to be like? You said Houston got the most STDs in America. Is that true? Is that true? It's crazy like that? Hold on. Does Max Payne get a lot of views? I want to stream a game that gets a lot of views playing it. Max Payne? Call of Duty. I definitely have Call of Duty and I have 2K. Max Payne 3 is the best one. Elden Ring. How did I quit smoking weed? I would say I don't know. One day I just woke up and I just stopped. I never had a high tolerance for weed anyway. So when I did smoke weed, chat, I was the type of person that I'll hit the joint like 3, 4 times, and that was enough for me. I never was somebody that could just face a blunt. Uh, so I never really had the tolerance anyway. So when I stopped, and I'm the type of person if I get too high, it's not good. You feel me? I don't like being too high. I hate that feeling. So when I stopped for like a month, and I knew that my tolerance was low, and I just never returned because I knew if I start smoking again, I was gonna get too high, and I was like, I don't even want to feel that way. So that's why I stopped smoking. Yeah, J Mon, I get paranoid sometimes. It depends on the weed. If the weed too strong, you feel me? I have to pace the weed. You know what I mean? If it's too strong, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. For real, for real. My favorite supplements, I take omegas. Yo, chat, I take a men's multivitamin daily. I take uh I take a shot of ginger, a shot of turmeric. Um I take black seed oil. I take oregano oil daily. I have herbs, so I have these herbal teas that I take daily. So I have a cup of my herbal tea, omega threes, multivitamin for men, oregano oil, black seed oil. What else? Uh, Apple cider vinegar occasionally. That's about it. Oh, Purity. Purity is a good supplement. Purity is a good supplement for your liver, your kidneys. You feel me? Okay, shout out to Bradley with the 35 czar. Love from South Africa, man. Keep working hard and keep staying humble, my guy. Blessings on your road to success. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, fam. Thank you. Do I take tests? No. In the past, I've tried it, chat, and I didn't like what it did to my skin, so I stopped. Um, you feel me? Like a couple years ago, I tried tests. I wasn't feeling. I was breaking out on my face, and I'm somebody that I love my skin. I hated it. You know what I mean? So I just was like, fuck that. I'm cool. You know? Yeah. Jay, no. I do plan on going to Diamond Gym when I get in shape. Once I reach my fitness goals and once I reach my fitness weight, I'm gonna go to Diamond Gym. I'm gonna go vlog. I'm gonna stream. No, I heard they don't let you stream there. I'm gonna vlog at Diamond Gym. So yes, yes, I will be going to Diamond Gym once I reach my fitness goals. Yo, King, after seeing your workout stream yesterday, you inspired me to get back in the gym. Yes, bro, let's get back in the gym together. Like I told everybody in the chat yesterday that came to my IRL stream, I said, look, I said, I'm going to get in the best shape of my life first, and I'm gonna come back for you guys. So for all the guys that's just watching, I hope you guys throughout my journey, the next 100 days, you guys jump off the porch for me. You know what I mean? If not, I'm gonna come reach back for you guys. I'm gonna come reach back for y'all. I'm gonna just be the example. I'm gonna be the example. You guys are gonna see my fitness journey in real time, see my body evolve in real time, day by day. And if you're inspired, then you'll hop off the porch and get in the best shape of your life in 2026, chat. That's the goal, right? Am I coming down to Atlanta? Yes, I think I will be coming down to Atlanta. I have work out there. I have work out there in Atlanta that I have to do. So at some point I will be coming to Atlanta. Yo, Diamond Gym is crazy. Those motherfuckers are dead ass. Yeah, honestly, I love that. To be real with you, chat. I just love the idea of just the mental toughness it takes to just push your body through limits. It's never been through before. And when I played college ball, I had a trainer. We had a trainer, chat. Um, we used to dread him. He was our weightlifting coach. His name was Andy. I think he's a weightlifter coach in the MLB now. But he was somebody that really taught us how to push our body through limits. You know what I mean? Push our body through like limits that we never thought we could push it through. You know what I mean? I got super strong with him. And honestly, you love it though. When you going through that type of pain, chat, of course you're dreading it, you hating it, you feel like you can't do it. But it's like how you feel after the mental strength. You like you build so much mental strength, and if you could get strong from that type of chaos, it's over. It's over. There's nothing that could break you in life. I feel like my weightlifting coach in college really, really was the reason why I built so much character and just how I approach life, man. Like, because we used to go through war in the weight room. Like, we used to be in there, like, there would be days we couldn't walk out of there. We couldn't even walk out of the weight room. It was deadly. People throwing up. Like, it was deadly. You know what I mean? Honestly, I love yo Epstein. I love how Unc be talking to everybody. I would go to Diamond Gym and I would love every bit of it. The shit talking, the pushing. You know what I mean? Like honestly, that would charge me up. I would go hard. Like I just feel like that environment, the chaos, would just charge me up. But I need to be ready for something like that. That's why you know, give me like 2 3 months. I'm gonna be ready to go in there and really go crazy. Just remember, I told y'all this chat. It's gonna be a viral vlog too. when I'm signing back to AZ, I'll probably go back to, I don't know. I want to go back to AZ soon. I miss Arizona. Arizona is one of my favorite places. Tempe, Scottsdale, Phoenix. I love Arizona. Arizona is one of my favorite places in the world. Yes, I'm not. Yes, shout out to Braden. Braden was a big part of the reason why I was like, I'm gonna do 100 days of streaming. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He inspired me. He told me like that was a method he used, and I actually that inspired me to do the 100 days. You feel me? So shout out to Braden. He's killing it. I loved how he talked about that. That was one of the inspirations. I'm like, okay, cool, 100 days. So I'm challenging myself. Yo, Epstein, Unc is legendary, man. I really fuck with Unc. I need to meet Unc. Like Unc is legendary, man. You could tell he's passionate about what he does. You feel me? He's passionate about what he does. Brawley Gaines, yes, that'll be a good stream too. Yeah, I need to get with Brawley Gaines. 100%. I need to reach out to Brawley Gaines and we could do a stream together in South Beach. That'll be fire. But I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I lean up like 10 more pounds. Just, you know what I mean? 10 more pounds. I'm gonna be ready to get active. JJ full up. The next international trip probably will be Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo, Japan. Yo, Kava, good luck on your chem test. You got this. Just if you studied and you put the work in, you shouldn't have no worries. If you study, you put the reps in, then that test is yours. Don't overthink it. Oh, Unc is an active firefighter, chat? He's an active firefighter? When is OVO Fest, Kenneth? I thought they wasn't having OVO Fest this year. I'll definitely pull up to Canada if they're having it. When do I come to Colombia? I don't know, Chad. I used to want to go to Colombia, but I don't want to go to I don't want to go to passport bro places. You feel me? I feel like that's just too easy. I want to go to challenging countries. You feel me? Where it's not that easy to get the women there. I like challenges, chat. I don't want to go to DR and Colombia where it's easy. Like I like challenges. You said go to the Middle East, right? Nah. Honestly, they'll probably they'll probably crucify me in the Middle East, chat. If I can't go to the Middle East, you set me up for disaster. You set me up for disaster, bro. You don't want me to live. You don't want me to live. You said go to China. They don't really like black dudes. Samoa. I want to go to Bali, chat. I want to go to Bali. Bali's definitely on Bali and Australia. But I would knock out Bali and Australia. Like I would probably stay out the country for a month. I'll go to Australia first and then go to Bali because Bali's right there. I think I would get so much great content if I went to Bali or Australia. Most psychology, yes, I did. I did get it from Braden. Have I been to Thailand? No, never been to Thailand. Yeah, bro, I'm excited to go to Tokyo. I've been to Tokyo before, so I already know how dope it is. Ibiza, Romania. Okay, Italy. Yeah, there's so much to see, chat. There's so much to see out there. Sweden, I definitely Sweden is on the list. Switzerland and Sweden. You said Russia is on Hall of Fame difficulty. Russia, it's Istanbul, Turkey. He said you're already in the hardest country to get women as a black man. Y'all think America is the hardest country to get women as a black man, chat? Y'all believe that? I was in Brazil for New Year's. America's the easiest country. Okay, okay. Chat. What city in America is the hardest city to pull women? That you guys think? What city? What's the hardest cities in America to pull women in? Where the women are too uppity. And what's the easiest cities in America to pull women in? Let's go with the hardest though. Let's go with the hardest first. You said Detroit, Los Angeles, New York. Y'all okay? Y'all feel LA over Miami? NPC the game. Appreciate the 75 piece from Taiwan via the Bay Area. You ever go into Blog here in Taiwan? Congratulations on your successes. Get those donations up, chat. Appreciate you, bro. Everybody in YouTube, could y'all get my likes up? I don't know how many people I have on my YouTube right now, but could you please get the likes up? I don't know how many likes I have on YouTube, but I would really appreciate you guys if you guys got the likes up for me. Real shit. Arizona, the easiest by far. Let's get the likes up, chat. Let's run them likes up. I never been to Detroit, chat. I need to go over there. I heard some good things about Detroit, but I heard it's crazy out there too. You said Ohio is the hardest city? No way. No way, chat. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would say Arizona, yes, the women are beautiful and they're friendly. You don't, I don't feel like the women in Arizona, they don't have too much of an ego, chat. If you've never been to AZ, I think you should go experience Arizona. Arizona, the women are pretty and they're friendly. Shout out to Matt8022 with the resubscription. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, Matt, with the resubscription. Yeah, now DC does have like, yo, DC has the government smart, intelligent career driven women. You go to DC where if you want a beautiful, career driven, intelligent woman, you hit that DC, you hit that DMV. You know what I'm saying? Nashville. You know what? I need to go to Nashville. Somebody told me I need to go vlog in Nashville. There's some cities that I just need to go pull up to. Tampa is one of the cities I need to pull up to too, chat. I need to pull up to Tampa. I need to pull up to Nashville. Australia, right? Yeah, Australia is on the bucket list. Yo, Dallas is chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like Dallas is a sleeper city. Dallas has some of the most beautifulest women. I could honestly say that. Dallas looks like LA some nights. You feel me? Dallas, Texas is a gem, chat. Dallas, Texas women, yes, they're up there with LA some nights. I'm not gonna say all the way, but there's been nights in Dallas where I was like, damn. I was like, okay. Yeah, Dallas, Dallas has dime pieces. I'm talking about some of the most beautifulest women, and they're like classy. Like they appear, they come off, they have a certain aesthetic about them, chat. Very beautiful women in Dallas, Texas. Houston, yes, Houston has some beautiful women too. But people don't realize that Dallas is up there with Houston low key. Dallas is up there with Houston low key. I could say that, chat. Dallas is right there with Houston. A lot of people won't tell you that. A lot of people will say that Houston is like just dominates in Texas, but no. Honestly, San Antonio, Austin too. Like I've seen women. Texas is just a beautiful. It's beautiful out there. This is like if you want to just see beautiful women, chat, you go to Texas. Texas has a lot of beautiful women, chat. If you want like if you want beautiful Latin women, you can find it anywhere in Texas, but San Antonio, for the most part, you're gonna see beautiful Latin women. You said you need to go to Brazil. Yes, you do, bro. Like you'll love Brazil. I feel like every man should go experience Brazil. Yeah, the women are just so different. They're just so different, chat, and they're just beautiful. And it's a natural beauty. You feel me? Like, and none of the women is in your pocket like that. Like that's the crazy part about it. Like when you travel outside the country, you realize how much like being in a man's pocket the American culture promotes. Like when you go to countries like Brazil, especially where it's cheaper for us Americans to spend money, you would think that the women would be on that more, but no, they're not on that. They're not trying to get in your pocket. You feel me? They not. So just think about it. Like when I went to Brazil and then came back, I was like, damn. Like I was like, damn. That shit really opened my eyes up. It made me really want to travel more. There's so much more to see. I never been to Charlotte, Hitman. I need to go. I never been to Charlotte. I heard Charlotte is beautiful though. He said, if you marry a Brazilian woman, don't bring her back to the United States. Ah, smart. Like the United States might ruin her, right? Do I use castor oil what, for my hair? Sometimes. Sometimes I do. You said she would start over for sure. That's crazy. How do I have confidence with women and men? I don't know. I just feel like I just I don't know. I just feel like I don't I just go out there. I push myself past my comfort zone socially, chat. You know, I know when to retreat and isolate myself, and then when I go outside, I make the efforts to socialize, and I make the efforts to communicate, and I'm not scared of rejection. I'm not scared of messing up. I'm not scared to be laughed at. You get what I'm saying? I'm not too cool. Some people might think I'm too cool, but I'm like deep down, I don't care. Like at the end of the day, I don't care. Um, because at the end of the day, the people that fuck with you gonna fuck with you, and the people that don't, they not gonna fuck with you. And once you understand the nature of people, chat, you'll realize that your community, the people gonna love you one day and they're gonna hate you the next day. That's just how people are. They gonna love you one day, they gonna hate you the next day. You feel me? It is what it is. And once you realize that, then you go through life in peace. You go through life in peace. You said any advice on how to start the women and lifestyle content? Honestly, bro, like I would say scratch the women part out and just make it lifestyle content. You feel me? Um, the women content just it evolved for me, chat. I didn't come online and the in my vision was do the women content and get the clips. No. My vision when I first came online, I was promoting me. I was promoting my outfits, whatever I was wearing. I was streaming on TikTok, and then I posted everything from TikTok to my IG, and to my IG hit the algorithm, and I was like, I started off promoting my clothing, right? And then I started YouTube, and the vision for YouTube was to just vlog my life and whatever happens throughout my day, just different moments of my life. I would vlog it, and then certain aspects of my day, I'm talking to women, whether it be at the gym or just out and about. That's just what I was doing, and I would clip some of it, and some of the clips went viral, and I was like, okay, these shits are working on short form. So let me continue to clip these moments because these moments are doing well. And I just continue to do that. So it just happened. I didn't wake up and say, oh, I'm gonna do women content. That was the vision. The vision is, the personal brand myself. And when I started vlogging on YouTube, then I started, capturing the highlights of my day-to-day life. And it just ended up working. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like jump in and just do women content, bro. Because you might have a specific gift about yourself that's better than the women content, and you blow up off that. So I would say have fun with content creation and post different aspects of yourself and see what works. That's just my opinion. Yeah, Moneymaker Anthony. Yes, I have a website, kingenergy.club. Everybody, if you want to subscribe to my community, I'm doing Zoom calls every week. So I'm gonna be doing Q&As with everybody that's subscribed to my website. We're gonna do weekly Zooms. I missed the last Zoom call because I was in there for like a good 30 minutes. Nobody popped up, but I guess everybody else was in a room, a different chat room. So this time, um, I'm gonna make sure that I get everybody in my Zoom call, and I'll be dropping some new behind the scenes content on the website and some free game. Because I know y'all know I stopped doing my free game on Instagram. I'm gonna start just dropping my free game videos on my website. KingEnergy.club. Top seed. I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, as far as sex goes with women, I'm at a point where it's like I need to be attracted to your aura for me to go there with you. You feel me? I need to like if like that's just not where I'm at right now. Like y'all gotta understand, like when you get intimate with a woman, it's an energy exchange. And I'm somebody like I'm at a point now where if I'm having a conversation with a female and I don't like what she's talking about, and she's like, uh, coming from a lower vibration, and just like things that come out her mouth is just is toxic gossip. I can't touch you because that spirit could rub off on me. You feel me? I don't want to touch you. I like a happy, ambitious, confident, secure, picky. I like those type of women. Like a woman you can't just have too much access to. I like quality over quantity. I know y'all see my content. It look like, oh, he's hollering at. It's content. You feel me? It works. But me to the core, quality over quantity. I need to be attracted to your spirit, your energy, your aura. I need to be attracted to that. Whatever's coming out your mouth, how you perceive life on a day-to-day basis. Even what you eating, chat. Like I'm the type. I look at what a female like to eat on a day to day. If she like McDonald's, I don't know. I can't. You put like because you're not really loving yourself like that. You like McDonald's. You like KFC. You feel me? pH balance might be off. You eating all these toxins. You don't really care. You drinking every weekend, champagne every weekend. You're not detoxing. You know what I mean? And then you go to bed with that. You go to bed with that. Money making Anthony, how you tell Shorty you trying to crack, but King Energy way. You don't tell them that. You feel me? Like why would you ever tell a female you trying to crack? Why would you like? Come on, chat. Like why would you tell a female you trying to crack? You know what I mean? Present to them the environment. This is free game for y'all, chat. Present the environment. All right. Present an environment meaning like you should never you should have a female guessing if that's what you're trying to do. Like you should have a female guessing, but you're charming her so much to where it's like it's coming off as like she feel confused, like damn, like does he even like me? Does he even like me? And then once you get her in that mindset where you like, damn, she's because then she really likes you now. If she starts guessing like, damn, I don't even know if he even like me, but he do and shit like that. That's when you kind of like flirt a little more. You flirt a little more with her, and once I'm gonna just tell you this: once a female chat is comfortable enough to just come pull up on you on a one-on-one tip, it's in the bag. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. It's in the bag. If a female's comfortable to be one-on-one with you at your pad, wherever you at, then for 9 times out of 10, that's green light. You feel what I'm saying? Like because a female is not gonna put herself in a position like that if she not digging you like that. That's just my opinion. You feel me? But look, free game. Free game. Shoes off rule anytime you bring a vibe to the crib. Shoes off rule. Shoes off rule. Because somebody has to feel at home with you. If she's not willing to do that, then she don't like you like that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But you don't ever ask for shit like that. You don't ask like, yo, could I hit it? Like who even does that? Like what? You feel me? But guys that really are good with women understand this. They understand that they create the environment, and then you allow her to choose because she's gonna give you the signals. She's gonna give you the signs. She's gonna you're gonna see it in her face if she's really with it. You're gonna see it in her face, and the way she acts, and the way her demeanor is, the way her voice is. You know, you're gonna see that she's not tense at all. She's comfortable. She's laughing at everything. Oh, she's starting to touch you. She's starting to slap you, grab you. Like once it's over. At that point, she's high interest in you, chat. You get her an environment, you one on one, y'all laughing, y'all vibing. She feels comfortable. You get what I'm saying? She starts to touching you, slapping you when you start making her laugh, and then come on, man. That says enough right there. Would you marry a woman you meet at the club? No, I don't. I don't believe in traditional marriage, chat. I don't believe in traditional marriage. Especially in Western culture, I don't believe in it. Uh, I do believe that that special somebody does deserve a token of your love. Um, but do I believe in signing papers and you know doing all the Cinderella hype that society has conditioned us since we were little to like do all the above celebrations for love? No, I don't believe that. But yes, that special woman that deserves it, that has earned it with you, that been through the fire with you, does deserve a token of your love. And I feel like every man should present that to that special person, right? But signing papers, walking down that aisle, that's just not something I want to do. You said I'm missing a bag. Might as well become a licensed therapist on some hit shit and charge for it on top of your content. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I do what I do, chat. Yes, yes, of course. The goal is to get to the bag and get super. Of course. But at the end of the day, I'm just passionate about being me, and the goal is to build a strong community here. If I could build a strong community, I can monetize anything. So yes, of course, we all need to get that bag. But moral of the story, bro, I'm not missing out on nothing. What God has for me is for me. And if it's meant for me to run it up doing that, then it's going to present itself naturally. Because at the end of the day, I have the vision and I'm willing to go out there and bust my ass every day to reach, my goals. So everything else is going to come together, bro. I'm not missing nothing. I'm right where I need to be. And at the moment, I need to be there. I'm not behind and I'm not too far ahead. I'm just where I need to be. You get what I'm saying? I'm just where I need to be. How was the progress hit, man? Honestly, I would say I've been bullshitting. I'm gonna just be real with y'all, chat. I've been bullshitting with my brand. I'm passionate about fashion so much. I should have been had a better capsule. I should have been had a graphic designer really like sketch out like some fly designs for me. I should have been like I should have had my brand to the point where it's so fly that I want to wear it all day. I don't even want to wear any other brands. But I just been so busy doing the influencing, vlogging. I just haven't had time to really sit down and do it. But I need to. I've been slacking because right now I could be making so much money with my clothing line if I just like make it better and like create like better pieces that people be like, damn, and then I just can model it myself. So I just been slacking, bro. But I'm gonna improve this year. I'm gonna improve this year. It's just that I don't have a graphic designer like that. Um, I need to pick it up. Just like I said about the streaming shit. I've been bullshitting. I had multiple opportunities this year to really like, use that assist. Like Blackboy Max gave me the assist this year. I should have just ran with it. Speed gave me the assist this year. I should have just ran with it, but I just started slacking. Streaming with them, and then I wasn't streaming every day. If I would have started my 100 days after I got the Blackboy Max collab or like the Speed collab, then my shit'll be way bigger right now. But you live and you learn. So I'm just, I'm starting from the ground up. I'm not scared to say that as successful as 2025 was for me, I failed 2025 in the same sense. But I'm happy and I'm hopeful because I know that those L's I took this year are lessons, and I'm willing to build from the ground up to get to where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm about to step up the brand. I'm stepping up everything. Bro, how do I get all my calories in with 1 meal? I'm gonna be honest with you. I probably don't. I don't probably get all my calories in. You know what I mean? But I'm not really worried about calories right now. I'm just worried about like cutting my body fat and getting lean. And then once I get to my goal weight, I'm gonna focus more on my macros, and hitting my protein goals. I just want to cut right now. Was it hard to be fashionable before you had money considering your height? Honestly, no. Me coming from New York, being from New York, you always could find like I would find like cheaper clothes that was fly. Like I've never had an issue finding clothes. I was willing to do the research and to find different brands that was affordable, that was fly, and I thrifted. Sometimes I still thrift, but thrifting, and you can find some really good gems thrifting. So no, I never allowed myself, because I guess the peer pressure, being from New York and growing up in New York schools, that peer pressure of getting teased because that's all they cared about, family. Like if you're not from New York, you wouldn't understand the peer pressure of going to school and not being able to get fly. Like you would dread going to school because they would bully you and tease you all day in New York City schools if you didn't dress the part. That's how serious they take dressing in New York City. Is that when you go to school, is you have anxiety. You could get PTSD going to school in New York if you can't dress. Like I know people that I know people that develop PTSD from New York City public schools because they couldn't dress, because they're gonna roast you all day, and then the girls are you're not gonna get no play from the girls. Straight up. Money making Anthony, should you wait? Hold on. Money making Anthony, send that again. Yeah, in New York City, you needed to at least have the new Jordans, or something. Like, and like if you couldn't afford clothes, you needed to learn how to joke. So for the people that couldn't afford clothes, or because their family wasn't going to spend all that money on clothes growing up in New York City, you needed to learn how to be funny, because every day at school you was getting roasted. So you had to know how to roast back, because they was going to give you hell all day. You get what I'm saying? And they was gonna give you hell in front of the girls all day. They was roasting you all day if the fit wasn't right. You said real ones got fake shit. I'm not gonna lie, I got to study your chat. When I was growing up, right? Because my mom wasn't gonna buy all the fly shit for me growing up. So like, I probably I probably got like two, three pairs of sneakers every school year, and I made sure I picked my sneakers accordingly. I would get like a couple of pair of retros and a pair of white forces every year, right? So I had to keep my shit fresh. I remember, in high school, like I used to put like plastic bags in my shoes so my Air Forces wouldn't crease, because if your Air Forces was creased in school, they was gonna roast you. Like you couldn't have creased Air Forces. Your Air Forces had to be perfect. You feel what I'm saying? So um I say that to answer a question that somebody said. Well, hold on, let me go back to the question. What do you say? Oh yeah, I ordered fake. I remember I went online on eBay and I ordered some fake vape hoodies and I never got them. I don't know what happened to them. I think somebody scammed me on eBay. I ordered like two vape hoodies and it was fake, and they just never came, and I was so mad. Like I always remember that. Like I thought I was gonna, I thought I was about to pull up with the vape hoodie, and that shit just never came. Yeah, I got scammed, bro. I got scammed in high school. It did build character and mental toughness, but man, the anxiety you have going to school, knowing you're about to get roasted all day, the anxiety. You get what I'm saying? Man, like I went to I played ball at a Catholic school in Brooklyn. So just think about it. Like I remember the Catholic school in Brooklyn that I played basketball at. The kids there, right? They would pull up in Prada shoes, like they would pull up in Prada shoes and Gators and Gucci shoes and Louis Vuitton shoes, and I was wondering, I'm like, well, how is all these kids just getting money like this? I just didn't get it. I'm like, yo, why is I'm like this kid's pulling up with different color Prada shoes and different color Gucci shoes and Louis shoes, and I was just trying to figure out like why did kids in high school need all this drip, and and that's what we was up against. But thank God it was uniform. It was a uniform school, but they just let you wear whatever shoes you wanted to wear. You feel what I'm saying? But like the people that didn't have clothes, they would hate dress down day because we would have dress down days in high school, chat. So we would have dress down days, and people hated dress down day because you really had to see people's outfits on dress down day. Like you needed to put the whole fit together. Yeah, Hitman. I have a housekeeper. I have a housekeeper. So, D Will, you could drink black coffee, bro. I would say this is a hack for people that if you want to wake up and you want to do fasted cardio or you want to lift fasted, I would say wake up, have a cup of warm water of with lemon in it, a cup of warm water with lemon, and then what you do after that is you have a double shot of espresso, then go do your cardio and lift right away. That's a hack for y'all, Chad. If you want to burn fat, build muscle, and you want to like work out fasted without worrying about being hungry, because what the double shot of espresso does, the double shot of espresso curves your appetite. So you wake up, have you a cup of warm water of lemon and water, then you go have a double shot of espresso, black. Don't put nothing in your espresso, black. Then you go work out. That's the biggest hack. You're gonna burn so much fat. Yo, shout out to Cali, man. And yo, that Stairmaster's a hack too. But you know what I like to do? I like the Stairmaster and I like walking on incline too. As long as you're doing cardio and you stay in zone two, chat, you're gonna burn fat and preserve as much muscle as possible. The goal is right. That's why everybody needs to get either an Apple Watch or a fitness watch or something. Whenever you're doing your cardio, look at your watch and make sure that your heartbeat is in zone two. You always want to be burning in zone two because zone two burns your fat, but it doesn't burn as much muscle. That's why you don't want to run long distance when you're trying to cut and trying to maintain as much muscle as possible. Like people that run, you're gonna burn all your muscle. You could do sprints. You want a sprinter's body. Like I don't want a runner's body. You feel me? Some runners, they look shredded, but it's like you're like skinny shredded. I don't want that look. I would prefer a sprinter's body. My hair care, I use black castor oil, and then what else? I have a spray that I use to keep my scalp moisturized and allow my hair to grow. So what you do is you get the still water, chat, for the people that want to grow hair and you want your hair to be healthy. You get the still water and you buy aloe, right? You buy aloe. You put a little bit of aloe in the water. You put rosemary. You put rosemary in the bottle, and then you put tea tree oil, a little bit of tea tree oil in it, and then you shake it up, make it a spray, and you spray your hair every other day with it. Yeah, I don't want the skinny look. That's why I stopped running. I used to run with my boy Molo. He's a big fitness influencer out here. He runs like 20 miles sometimes, 25 miles. He runs like 6 miles day to day. Uh, I just don't want that look. I don't want to burn up all my muscles. So I prefer steady cardio. Bro, right, to be honest with you, right now I'm not keeping track of my protein. Right now I'm not keeping track of my protein because one, I don't have the appetite now that I'm eating once a day, and um I'm trying to cut right now. So my goal right now is to hit my goal weight, and then I'm gonna focus on protein intake and everything else. What do I do for skin? Everybody should buy rose hip oil. Rose hip oil is the key. You get you a nice cleanser, you get you a good cleanser, you get you a good moisturizer, and then you get you some rose hip oil. I purchased my rose hip oil from Whole Foods. Rose hip oil is just gonna always give you that shine for your skin. It's gonna give you that glow. It's gonna lighten the dark marks on you, like any type of hyperpigmentation is gonna lighten it. And it's gonna keep your complexion even. But you know what I've been doing recently, chat, is infrared light therapy. Infrared light therapy is probably the best thing you could do for your skin, your whole body. So for all the people that can, if you could afford infrared light therapy, I would say either buy you an infrared light mask or go to an infrared bed a couple times per week, or hit an infrared light sauna. If you have access to an infrared light sauna, infrared light is the best thing for your skin, chat, right now. That's the key. Infrared light is good for bags under the eyes as well. But I use a eye cream that I purchased from where did I purchase my eye cream from? I purchased it from this med spa out here, chat. Damn, we've been popping it for how long? It's almost 2 hours, chat. That's what I'm talking about. Day three, we in the books. We about to do a great IRL stream. It's going down. Bro, I wear a do rag. That's why it stays fresh. It stay laid because I wear my do rag at nighttime. If I could learn a language, what language would it be? Actually, I'm practicing learning Portuguese. I've been learning Portuguese on Duolingo right now, chat. So the goal is by the end of the year, I know enough Portuguese to where I can have a conversation at least. That's the goal. Have I tried dreads? No, I don't. I don't think I want to. I don't want to lock up. That's not. I don't think that'll be my look. I like having the hairstyle that I have. You learning French right now? That's what's up. I don't have my weekly obrigado. Obrigado. No Fugazi podcast. Shout out to No Fugazi podcast with the $20 super chat. Congrats on the success. Let's lock in and get you on the podcast, my brother. Respectfully, Fugazi, No Fugazi podcast. I'm not currently doing any podcasts. I haven't done a podcast yet. Uh, but I'm going to take advantage of me not doing a podcast, and I'm going to do my own podcast on my own YouTube channel first, and then I'll do a podcast run. But I think this year I'm gonna break the ice, and I'm gonna create the King Energy podcast, but it's not going to be something that I do consistently. It'll be just something that I try on YouTube. So I'm gonna just have a little setup. I'm gonna rent like a little podcast room, have my little setup, and then I'm gonna have somebody interview me in my own little podcast setup, and then I'll do other podcasts. So I want to monetize off it. I need to monetize off my own podcast interview. Why would I give somebody else that? You know what I mean? I got to do it first on myself, get that paper. You feel me? Then do my little podcast run. Money making Anthony. I wish I could give y'all this cologne. I have a cologne right now, chat, that I'm gonna be real with you. This cologne, when I put it on and a female smell it, oh my god, I can't give y'all the hack though, chat. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like it's man, I can't give it to y'all just yet. I need to take advantage of it. This cologne right here, like once you the cologne is so good, you want to pass a female. You want to pass her real quick so she could get a whiff. You feel me? She get a whiff of that cologne, it's over. I'm gonna put it on King Energy Club. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my favorite colognes on my website. So if you subscribe to the website, you'll have that information. Because this cologne right here, chat, if you use it, I guarantee you it's gonna up your game to the next level. You're gonna want to pass girls just cause that's how good it smells. What's my struggle story? Honestly, I don't like talking about struggle stories, chat. I don't like talking about struggle stories because I'm somebody that I don't want sympathy. I don't care about sympathy or whatever. Like, I don't want people to feel bad for me. I really feel like everything that happened in my life is the reason why I'm the man I am today and to build character, you know, and I don't regret anything, to be honest with you. Trials and tribulations made me the man I am today. And that's why you guys can see me on this platform because I've been through so much to where um it built up the man that I am. You get what I'm saying? That's why I love adversity and I love the pain because if you survive it, the person you become is it's priceless. Okay, but look, I would say struggle stories. Yes, yeah. You know what? I'm not going to speak about a struggle story. I'm not. It could be inspiring, but what's the point? What's the point, chat? What's the point? You know what I mean? We here today. We locking in 100 days of streaming, day 3. I'm gonna bring you guys a nice IRL stream today, IRL gym stream. We doing legs at the gym, and yeah, it's lit. Meaty brisket, as a tall man who's been trying to build muscle similar to your build, what would you recommend? I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I can't give you, like, you know how some guys that just give you advice just cause, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I've always naturally been big and I've naturally had weight on me, so it wasn't hard for me. So that's just the body type I am. So I could sit here and lie to you, which I'm not. It came natural for me because already had a husky physique naturally. But when I dial in, I get super lean naturally. You get what I'm saying? So I'd say you would have to talk to somebody that has your specific body type and that gain weight from your specific, from whatever weight you're at. Because I can't relate. I've never been skinny. I've never been, super lean naturally. I had to work my ass off. Shout out to Haramana with the 40 czar. Bro, try and train Jamal. Who's Jamal, chat? Who's that? Brisket, I'm doing cardio daily right now as we speak because I'm trying to cut. So right now I'm doing fasted cardio every day, but I switch it up. I like to switch it up. So some days I go to the gym chat and I'll get on the stairmaster for I'll get on the stairmaster for 30 to 40 minutes at level 6 so I can stay in zone 2. Yesterday I do my jump rope routine. That's probably my favorite cardio routine. So yesterday I jump rope and I like to do like 5-minute segments. So I'll skip for 5 minutes. I'll rest a minute, skip another 5 minutes. I'll do like 5 sets of 5-minute skips, right? Today I did the Stairmaster. Tomorrow I'll probably do the treadmill, but I'll do incline 15 at 15 incline, and then I would do that for like 2.5 minutes. Then I'll drop it to 2 incline for 2.5 minutes, do it again for 2.5. Like I like to switch it up so I can get my heart rate going. Damn, we had two. Yo, chat, we had 2 hours and 7 minutes. What the fuck is that? Where's this at? What's today's date? Yo, chat, what's today's date? The 11th? Today's the 11th. I just got invited. Yo, chat. I'm gonna see if I can stream this. I got invited to this fashion show. I got invited to this fashion show. What time is it tonight? 9 p.m. Yo, chat, I just got invited to this fashion show 9 p.m. tonight. I'm gonna see if I can stream it for you guys. So damn, I might have 3 streams. We gonna do the IRL with the fitness influencers. And then tonight, a fashion show. I'm gonna see if I can stream it, chat. What's good? Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can stream the fashion show. Hold on. Yeah, he said I could stream it. Yo, chat. So today is gonna be a nice. It's gonna be nice today. I'm going to the fashion show later. It's at 9 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. We got some motion today, chat. We have some motion. I'm gonna take you guys along this journey. I'm gonna IRL the fashion show. I will IRL the fashion show today. I just received my invite. What's up with Molo? That's my brother. Man, I love Molo. That's my brother. You feel me? He's a big part of the reason why um I'm down to the weight I am right now. Like he's like I get a lot of tips from him. He gave me the espresso tip in the fasted cardio tip. When I first moved to Miami, chat, I was like 270 pounds. Like I didn't even really recognize myself like that in the mirror. I was 270 pounds. Today I'm 251.1 pounds. And the goal is to get down to 235. But he's a big reason why I lost a lot of that weight from 270 to where I'm at right now. A lot of the hacks and tricks that he put me onto. You know what sucks is like I want to stream the fashion show chat on YouTube, but it's gonna get copyrighted. I need to figure out how I could stream because YouTube copyrights all my streams. Is Yo, chat? Is there a way that I could cut out copyright moments on my streams so it could still get monetized? Because a lot of my streams on YouTube gets disqualified because of music. So it kind of sucks. I might just I might just stream the fashion show on Twitch. What stopped me from hooping overseas? I'm to keep it a buck, bro. Like my vision was always the league. I like that was always my goal, right? And I think that's every athlete's goal. And nobody that plays basketball, football will ever say that wasn't the goal. But so overseas wasn't never my vision. So I always told myself, even when I was hooping, I was like, if I don't make it to the league or I'm not good enough for the league, I might try overseas. But if I'm not feeling it, then I'd rather just grind and like rebrand and do my thing in the states. So I tried overseas a little bit, and it just wasn't the vibe, and I didn't see myself playing ball overseas for the money you make over there and putting your body through all that wear and tear for 15 years. Come back and you ain't got shit to show for. You have no social life because that's what happens to a lot of overseas players. They go overseas and they end up, basically you're a citizen over there. You don't even want to come back home, and I don't know. A lot of overseas players get it just doesn't work out. You feel me? So I just was like, nah, I'm gonna just rebrand, and I'm happy that I did that because it worked. You get what I'm saying? That was the best decision I made, and at the time, it was a decision that was, you know, that I was like fighting. Like I was like, damn, if I stop hooping, then what now? Like, could I find a different route? I just was, I was like, when I made that decision, it was a risk, but I went with my gut, and me going with my gut worked. Basically, you get what I'm saying? Negro, I appreciate you. Where do I get my outfit inspiration from? Um, to be honest with you, chat, um, I wouldn't say I get because a lot of people aren't my body type, chat. So I could only admire people's fashion. I would say um I like the way ASAP dresses. I like the way ASAP dresses. I like the way who else? Who else would I say I like as far as their fashion sense? I like uh I like how Jordan Clarkson dresses. I like how Shy Alexander dresses. Um who else? Who else is fly to me? Who else is stylish to me? Um Ste- I think Stephon Diggs is fly. He's uniquely fly, but I wouldn't say like I'm like super fanned out about his fits. I like uh I like how OBJ dresses. Like he's fly as hell. Like you know what I mean? Like he put that shit on. I like who else? Let me name some like big NBA players that like put that shit on. Uh who else put that shit on? Of course, Fab. Yeah, Fab is fly. Fab, I fuck with Fab. He been fly for years. Devin Booker, I like the way Devin Booker dressed. He dressed super unique. And it's super unique. I like he gives like he do the Chuck Taylors, he do the khakis. It's like West Coast. You feel me? West Coast essay vibes. I like that. I like that. Um, I like Pharrell. I like the way Pharrell dressed. Um, who else is OD fly? Who else is OD fly? I haven't really been keeping up with people's fits like that. But yeah, Bloody Osiris is fly. I like Bloody Osiris. Yes, Bloody Osiris is fly. Um, who else? I like the way Gunna dress. Gunna's fly. I like the way Gunna dress. Um, who else? Um, I like the way Rich God dressed. Rich God is one of the flyest people I know from Houston. Shout out to Rich God, man. Rich God is fly as fuck. And Rich God, like he's the inspiration behind a lot of people's drip. You know, he's very low. He's a low key designer. He's a low key designer. If you don't know about Rich God, go look at Rich God. He's a low key designer based out of Houston. He's behind a lot of people's drip. That's in the NFL, NBA, artists. You feel me? He's the inspiration, and his pieces is fire. Rich God is probably one of the flyest ones out right now. Who else? I'm still. There's so many fly people. It's just like it's tough. You said stream with Addy again? Definitely. No, we're gonna do an IRL next time. We'll do like an IRL activity. We'll definitely. Kanye, of course. Kanye is fly. I fuck with Kanye. Kanye's fly. Yeah, Ye is fly. Who else? Would you ever date or take a woman that be in a club serious? To be honest with you, chat, I'm not attracted to every weekend club going women. Like that's just not nah. I'm not because it's like there's so many women that's in like when you start going to gyms and you start going to events and shit, you'll start realizing like yo, why deal with a party female? Because and I'm gonna tell y'all this 9 out of 10 times party females just are in those environments to get next to like the guys that aren't you. All right, they're there to get next to the guys with the status, with the fame, with the money. That's what 9 out of 10 times when girls are in those environments, they're trying to leave with those guys. So what's the like? It's a lose lose situation for the average guys. Why even put yourself in competition with that? You feel what I'm saying? When there's so many quality women that you can find day to day, walking to coffee shops, going to your nice gyms. I would say investing in a nice gym, chat, like for all the guys that could afford it right now. If you could afford a Lifetime Fitness, if you could afford an Equinox, if you could afford a Club Studios, if you could afford any, club that requires you to pay a certain amount because of the luxury and just everything that the club provides, you would just like fuck the club. And right now, health and wellness is bigger than the club. If you think about it, the club is dying right now, chat. Club culture is dying. It's not the same no more. This is not 2014. Like the club culture is dying, and right now, like there's a lot of health and wellness events popping up where people are cold plunging and infrared light saunas and yoga and Pilates. We're in a health and wellness era. So if anything, the quality women are in these environments. Go to a Pilates class, chat. Be the only man in a Pilates class. That's why it's important to be in shape, chat. Like that's why I tell every man it's important to get in the best shape ever because just think about yourself at 8% body fat, 9% body fat, you shredded, and you shredded enough to just go into a Pilates class. You feel what I'm saying? You're the only guy in there and you rip to shreds. Imagine what that's gonna do for you. You shredded, you in a Pilates class by yourself with a bunch of beautiful women and you're fit as fuck. The women could see the discipline on you. Come on. That's a cheat code. That's a cheat code, chat. Go to a hot yoga class. Majority women, you shredded up. You in the best shape of your life, and the women can see the discipline on you. You don't even really got to say much at that point. Hey, that's free game. Shout out to 17 Days Work. He said, and stop going to big cities to meet women. Best women are in small towns. Facts. Yes. Yes. People sleep on these small cities, these small towns. Yeah, go pull up to Phoenix. Like go pull up to Tennessee, Nashville. Like go pull up to San Antonio, Austin. That's a fact. That's a fact. Because I'm gonna tell you this, chat. In the big cities, like they rotate in the same females. I travel a lot. I see the same faces with different guys. The top guys in every city that's getting the money, that's has the most fame and clout, they rotate in the same females in every city. I see the same faces, chat. You need to go in those cities where you can find a diamond in the rough. Okay. So look. Okay. So it's 12:30, chat. I'm about to get off here. I'm about to get ready to go warm up for the lift. I'll be back on stream around 2 p.m. It's going down. So appreciate you guys for pulling up, man. W's in the chat. Road to 250 subs on Twitch. Shout out to everybody that subbed up today on Twitch. Let's hit that 250 sub goal so we could do this yacht party. I'm gonna stream it, and let's hit these milestones, chat. 100 days of streaming. Day 3. Let's get it.